made it to post office. Roland. So this is my new accordion, and this is the new straps. Fixed perfect. Digital accordion. Fisarmonica digitale. I think that's Italian, and this is digitalis accordion. I don't know how they say. I hope it's not broken and not damaged, but the box looks okay. And by the way, I did manage to install new tires, just as a last resort when I was leaving Starbucks coffee shop there. That Jiffy Lube I showed you guys, and I was talking about Mr. Lube, but as an example I showed you Jiffy Lube. So before I left, just out of curiosity, ready for rejection, I went in. There was a nice lady there, I said, and they have 4 bays, one was empty. And I said, you guys by any chance do tire installation? And she says, yes. I said, can you do balancing? She says, yes. And so it took 30 minutes. So the only issue is, of course, there's no sensors, but they did the mounting, they did the balancing. Very nice tires. So now I'm ready for bad weather. And I brought a blanket with me because I knew the factory tires were dirty, and so I asked them to spread the blanket in the back, and my rear seats were down, so there was lots of room because, you know, tires are on wheels, right? So they take much less room. And then when I brought them home, there was a lot of snow near my apartment, so I just used the snow to clean them up, and so now they're sitting in my bathtub. I'm gonna give them a quick rinse, but they're already pretty clean. I'm gonna give them a quick rinse and then just find a place in my apartment where to keep them, or maybe later I'll move them to a storage facility. I got a bit of a mess here because I just moved everything from my Jeep, getting ready for Monday when I'm dropping this off at the dealer. Okay, so I just my zipper is stuck. Okay, 1 second. So this should be, this first one should be my new straps. Paid $100, but I think it's a good investment, because nobody likes old straps. And of course, you know, I want to sell this one. I like this accordion, just this is some wear here, but mechanically very sound. You see, like they changed this. They changed the top ones, but these ones are worn out, as you can see. And they really make the accordion look old. Like here it's okay, right? Everything works. And so I got these fancy straps. Wow. They're very wide. see, I'll show you how to install them. Yeah, they're super cool actually. They say makes your instrument feel up to 50% lighter. Maybe I should keep these. See the picture of my accordion. Wow, that's why they're worth $100, you know, like very fancy. Check this out, you know? Very soft material. Wow, these are nice. If I have cheaper ones on the Roland, I'm gonna keep these. If the Roland ones have no name Roland, I'll put them on that one. All right, now we're gonna install this later. Now the big box, I hope they didn't damage it. I didn't see any breakage. I think just one spot here, just a cut, but it's not deep. So but at least it, you know, the good news is that because I bought it in Canada, so it didn't have to go through customs, because usually that's where they can damage it when they do a examination. Wow, looks good. Somebody was saying that these accordions come with manuals in Italian or Japanese. No, it's a perfect manual, and I already downloaded this one in PDF from the internet. Oh, that's the oh, they give you some extra buttons, you know, with they have markings on them, so if you want to change, you know, some buttons so that it's easier for you to find them, you know, like on this, like here I have C is marked with a little crystal, and then I think this is my A or something, so that's cool. Nothing else is there. Okay, how are we gonna get it out? That's how. Okay, now what? So small. Oh, and the strap's already attached. By the way, the straps have no markings on them, nothing like Roland or anything like that. And so they're generic straps. Wow. Check this out. So you have this acoustic, right? Or you have this, which is a much smaller version, much lighter, and it's V accordion. It has compared. They had the previous version was see, this is 1x. That's the with the piano keys, and 1xb is with buttons. But the first model was just 1 without the X, and the main difference from what I understand is that that one did not have the built-in speaker. Okay, but what's cool about this one, you can hook up, first and foremost, you can hook up phones like a headset, and practice so that nobody will hear you. And of course, you can either use batteries or you can use just this thing. Nothing seems to be broken. Everything works, but it's not gonna. This thing has no reeds, so it's not gonna work unless you hook up power. And what's actually cool is that you don't even have to move the bellows. You can just keep it closed like this, because it's electronic accordion. You don't need the bellows. Just the bellows help you to intensify the sound, you know, because it's pressure sensitive. And that's why you have all these you know, you can simulate different orchestra sounds. You know, you can make it sound like a saxophone, you know, you can add drums. So it's a MIDI accordion. This is your volume here. Power. I think power yeah, probably this one. So anyway, I look forward to studying this. You see there's some indents here, like this one has an indent, but there should be somewhere here. So that's where you can add these. I'm guessing they just screw in. No, they just attach. So it would be cool. Because yeah, I see that C is somewhere here. Oh, probably that's what it is. Like it has already an indent. C. Oh, this one has indent, this one has indent. Probably C is this one, I think. So 3 switches on the right, bunch of switches on the left. So now, of course, because this is not a button accordion, and the one I had was like a Russian style, right? This is a traditional piano accordion, so I'm starting my lessons from scratch. And in the back it has no protection, like, you know, on some accordions, like on my well, even on this one, you see on this one you have this, so which protects the bellows when you know, in case you have some you know, a belt or a button on your pants, right? So this, I had this on my Dino Buffetti. You would think these guys would add it here, but I don't see anything. And that's where the batteries go. That's the battery compartment. But these are definitely worse than what I paid for. I like these. So these, you know, again, so because I was afraid those would have some markings on them, like, you know, Roland or something, but they don't. I'm gonna keep these for myself, attach them to this accordion. I'm gonna take these off and put it on that one, because at least they're new, you know, since they never used, brand new. Oh, and I think this is part of that somewhere here, but I'll look at the manual, because this is basically a computer. So now I have to study this, kind of like when you're buying a new computer. And then I have a website where the guy posts free lessons. Like he has about 50 lessons in there in English, specifically for this type of accordion. Cool? Cool.